Welcome everyone to a call series, our call of ease. Today's topic is ease with doubt. Before we had to hit the record, we did ask what is happening in everyone's world. But looking from a new space, if we didn't go from the dictionary meaning, what is the word doubt brings up in you guys' reality? What does doubt means to you all, or any area you all are creating a doubt where you're not ready to show up as the true capacity as you? Anyone would like to share anything? No.
Fear,
Yeah, go ahead, Rita ji.
fear,
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 okay.
confusion.
Confusion. So that's why you create doubt that, okay, if
Yeah.
I do that, then ye ho jayega or that will happen and all that.
Yeah. So basically, the root cause I think is fear.
Okay, the root cause is fear. Lovely. Anyone else? What does the word the doubt brings up for them, or which area they face doubt? Okay. So when we said even like a word like how fear, and before we hit the record, there was an express of as a mother that, you know, what she goes through as a parent, how much as well we were growing up for me to believe never trust ourselves. Not consciously they did this to us. We are not trying to blame here to about anyone's parents or grandparents or godparents if anyone had around, or teachers or siblings or society, but no one knew better. So when people don't know, what are they creating that energy that to doubt you and to doubt themselves, and underline how beautifully Vinita ji acknowledged the word, it's fear. But fear of what? It's distracting you to know what you know. It's like when I don't know something, what will I immediately create? The energy of doubt, or I'll be fearful to that thing. Being in my relationship, being in my money, any area of your life, you will create that space. So you need to be honest when you are talking in that area where you're creating that doubt energy or that fearful energy underneath it. Is it really you don't know? Because when we say we don't know, is it really true? Ask that energy. Is it true? Because if we, as we all are infinited beings, we are functioning from the space of as a wholesome. We know everything. But what we do in this world is where we don't want to choose our consciousness. That is our awareness. When I want to have a doubt, I will go from my mind. But when we know I'm aware of something, I will never doubt because I know there's no fear to it because I'm trusting my knowing. Look at the areas of your life where you all have trusted yourself, and did you all have fear for that? You just knew. Certain things we'll say, oh, we just could do it because it was not a big deal. And certain areas we'll say because we've had an experience of it. But look at the areas where you had no experience to that particular. It could be a relation, it could be for money, it could be for work, any area where you did not create a doubt. How much you just knew about you. Because no one told you about it, but you trusted that part of you that you just know what to do with that. So how come there was no doubt? Because you were that time being in 100% capacity of your awareness, your knowing. And the minute we all are doing that, you're being the energy of you, that wholesome energy of you. And the beauty is we can do that in every area, every nanosecond. Being that energy connected to a certain person, people, situation, or our own areas of our life, even after taking a big decision or small decisions, the minute you go from what do I know here, that energy of doubt will start breaking because you'll know what works for you, not what the society or what the circumstances through the world you're seeing through. Because the minute you are trusting the vision of your being, not the physical vision, your awareness, you can never go wrong. And even if 0% in this reality, it did not materialize or it did not go in your favor for that thing, what's right about that? Because underlined to it, something as a facet, we must have not been very present with it. Instead of going in our wrongness, we start looking like, okay, what's right about this that I'm not getting? You'll start getting more aware and present with yourself. And majority of ourselves, the reason, as we said, We fear that and we create that doubt energy because we don't like to trust ourselves, nor the society, or not the people around us. We use the word very loosely daily. Oh, you know what? I trust this. I trust that one. Or I trust this situation. I trust my higher one. But who is those things? They all are part of you. But the deepest issue out here is none of us know how to be ourselves and trust ourselves at 100% level. Because we all underneath are aware of it. The minute we show up as 100% as us, we all will create something more and beautiful. But what we love in this world is to have the lack energy. So the doubt automatically from this reality starts showing up. Oh, you know what? This is not so easy. This I can't get. If I got it, I must have just been lucky. Oh, if I'll do this, some from a financial background or some people as a loved ones must have helped me. But not trusting and acknowledging that that is your creation. But the minute we put the energy of doubt, we are already making it loud and clear to the universe, I don't deserve that energy. And then when we create that doubt energy in our reality, that whole thing will get magnified. And it will magnify to such a degree, and that one doubt gets connected to each other. And the more and more, then we feel, see, this happened. See, I knew this would happen. We'll just multiply that energy and underline, then we'll start getting fearful those situations or with those certain things, and we'll never trust to create. Because we are in that whole atmosphere, what we did to ourselves was we started believing, I don't deserve that energy. So you need to start asking yourself daily, what do I love about not choosing me here for any area of your life when you're creating a doubt? Because when we are creating the energy of doubt for any area of your life, you're already going from a space of a lack in your world. It's like a distractor of not trusting you that you can choose what you know in this world. It's just trusting your knowing. And then we can definitely debate further on this, that I don't even know how to trust myself. And what is trusting me means? Trusting me is purely the energy of whatever the good, bad, ugly I'll choose, it's fine. It's a part of me. Because in that also is just a point of view. Technically, to all these emotions, it's just a point of view. Who's going to define that was real or not? Only you. Even if 100 people are saying, oh, that was a wrong and you created fear, you created doubt, only till the time you'll make it real, that energy will get real. Because if 100 people are against you or 1,000 people, or how we say society is against us, there'll be still someone who will be like, oh, what you did was the best you could do. And that time we will think only few people are supporting me. But the point is, the reason we want to give power to the bigger number is because we don't want to choose ourselves in this reality. What if we started looking at, it's okay if the true ones are there or no, till the time you're not holding your space, no one will trust you because they are also radiating and they are catching the energy that he or she doubts themselves to have anything in their world. So they pick more energy consciously. Oh, you know what? I don't trust this person. I don't think he or she is capable to have that because he or she is fearing or has a lack of energy. The reasons could be million. So ask yourself, all of y'all, any area you all can look. It could be in multiple areas where you all are creating a lot of doubt energy in your reality, or it could be one. If ideally you could right now just get for 5 seconds present with that energy, that one area where you really create doubt for yourself, or you really doubt to take that next step with that, be it with your child, with your business, with your finances, with your job, or anything. Ask yourself truth by just saying that energy. What are you truly avoiding here about you? Or another way to ask, what am I avoiding here? So that the whatever that energy comes up, you'll exactly know where are you functioning from. And you can always add the tool of interesting point of view or the clearing of access. Anyone? Any questions so far?
Yeah, how to use that ये phrase interesting point of view? मतलब why we use this?
Because it's just a point of view. There is no truth to
So how should I say that? मतलब interesting
it.
point of
Okay, so give me an energy where you're doubtful about something.
I am doubtful about money.
Okay, so just so whatever that energy when money comes, oh, I don't know how that money will come up. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view. Then get present. Whose point of view you have it, or which some another energy will show up below that, and then look at it. Okay, is it my thought? Or you saw people made you believe, okay, the money can't just show up because you asked for that amount. So
Okay,
interest.
मतलब it's basically if one negative thought comes to our mind, we have to say interesting point of view. This is not my point of view.
No, it's not about negative or positive for any point of view, because in totality, there should be no point of view about anything. Any point of view having is a judgment.
Okay.
So just like interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Okay, whatever comes next, underneath that energy, get present with that again. So the more you'll be doing it, like you'll do it about 4 or 5 times, I swear majority of the times your mind will start getting quieter because that energy
Okay.
starts to cut off. If that doesn't resonate with people who knows the access clearing, they can use that. Basically, access has zillion tools. That's the beauty. They all have same way to get to the same point, but which works when it's purely your tool. Because there's no one
Okay.
right tool, ki only this will work for this particular thing. You need to ask what tool I remember right now and which will work, and that tool will work.
Okay.
It's like in
Thank
your
you.
kitchen. Yeah, thank you. It's like in your kitchen, so many times you have so many knives for cutting or something to cook, but you just know which knife you require for particular thing of cutting that time, something like that. So you can play with, there are zillion tools, but I'm just giving a sharing of two interesting point, because the minute I look at the energy of interesting point, I know I'll not make that energy sticky and real in my world. So whatever you're doubting, that energy slowly starts to dissipate. It might just go in one go, but if it's sticking for too long, that means you're making that energy very real and it's become very part of your world. Then that definitely that time you guys need to get your bars run, body process, or consciously get a clearings, like do a personal session or something, depending on, or with a friend, look into it and get a more deeper way of doing the clearings. That really depends. But as a something which you can deal with yourself, you need to be really honest. Because it's very easy to talk about how much you fear that or you have a doubt for that, not trusting you. It's very easy to blame the world and very easy to blame it on the age, on partner, kids, money issue, health issue, relation issues, and we doubt that I can ever have. And the beauty also, when so many people come from, I've experienced this, now I doubt I'll ever recover from that financial issue or that relation issue or that health issue. The minute you create an energy like that, you're already making it loud and clear. I am lacking that. And it will never be healed from that energy. And when we say it's the fear of the believing it's a fear and I can never get perfect or never have everything. And the beauty of fear we all are aware of. When I am fearing something, the body has no point of view. The body gives the same signal for fear and excitement. But when we get present to ourselves, the body throws that dopamine of that same energy. But what we are programmed to believe is to always take it as fear. What if your body just got excited when you're just getting so present with yourself? And how much that would create for you. The idea is daily taking that baby step and trusting that muscle that you are going to choose you and trust you. However, the obstacle could be big, small, connecting to 100 people or 0 people. It's only you when you trust yourself without having any point of view what the outside world or what age you are or what body are you in, a male, female. It's all a creation of lack and doubt of this reality. You can change, however, the situation can be big in a nanosecond. If you desire, if you don't desire, you can make it the whole lifetime and that situation cannot change. We are that potent beings. So start asking yourself if anyone has a further question on it or any area where they're really doubting that energy. Go ahead if you have any question or this is helping so far. You can type it on the chat or unmute. No one? Okay. Now look at that. I'll go a little more further in this. Pick an area in your life right now. If you all have, if I'm sure one or two areas, we all will have that area where you create that energy of doubt. And just get it in front of you. Like just energetically visualize that energies come in front of you. And just firstly even ask, who are you being with that doubt? Is it even really yours? Your body will give you an answer. That whisper will come when you get that energy out. Just look at that. What happens? Does it expand your body when you get it out or you contract? Just imagine you physically just got it out. Like, you picked up something out of your body and you got that energy out. And just you're visualizing, it's not gone anywhere, but it's not inside sticking in your body. What happens to you guys? Anyone? Is it creating little lightness if anyone is ready to share?
But I'm feeling heaviness.
Okay, if you're getting that thing out. Beautiful. Again, there was no right or wrong answer. So look at that. How much when you are getting a separation from there, the energy getting heavier or light. If for anyone who's getting heavier, that means you're making that energy so real. Like you're feeding it that it belongs to so much me, that I'm taking something away from you. Also, we are not ready to let it go. It's becoming like, it's a bad soft toy, but you still make it, it's my comfort soft toy. It's dirty, it's broken, it's torn, but you're still saying, oh, it's my favorite soft toy. When universe is ready to give you a bigger, better soft toy, but we're making that sticky, dirty energy real and making it, when I'm asking just not even a separation, just to look at the outside of it, how much it's getting heavier for people. That means how much attachment we have, that our doubts, our fears are more real. That means we're feeding to that energy more than trusting our world. Look at that. We've not even done any exercise on it. We've not even taken it away. We just asked to just energetically visualize it outside of your body. And someone who if really felt light, that the body feels a little lighter, that means they did not have too much judgment about it. They are ready to let it go to an extent. There's no right or wrong answer, but this was just a space to show it to you all how much are you attached to your energy of being in doubt and making it real, and how much you are not. Because so many times we say we get it, but it's not about getting it. It's about being and choosing that energy. And that willingness to change that doubt, that trusting in yourself, only you all can make a demand of it. It's like, what? It's like a demand, hook or crook, I'm going to change that energy. It's that willingness. And that willingness only comes when you make a command and demand of your being. There will be days again where you will fall and you'll be like, it's okay, I'm going to be, in my trauma drama, I'd rather make those doubts or anxieties or fears more real. It's okay. It's not about beating yourself for it. It's about acknowledging, okay, today or for a couple of more days, I would like to be in that energy. But the minute you're going like, okay, I'm going to change this, what is it required? The minute you get present with that energy, you exactly know from your knowing what is the next step to take there. And again, since most of us know the tools, you can use any. And even if someone in the future who's not listening knows about access, it's about making a demand. Using any other modality or having that willingness. That willingness just has to be coming from a being of, what works for you. You can even look at the area in your life, somewhere where you really don't have a doubt at all. That hook or crook can happen in this reality. You'll always have that. For some people, it could be money, it could be a relation, it could be something which just I've always have it, and I know I can always have it till I'm there in this body. So how come we don't have doubt in that energy? And I'm sure all of us will have those couple of places where we don't doubt any energy in that. How come that happens? Ask yourself, because you don't have a lack of energy there. For some people, it would be just gifted by birth. They have always seen that energy. And by sometimes it's been a muscle where you just know you didn't have to work hard, so-called, from this world. But it was not about being gifted or you didn't have to work hard. In your being, you had that willingness. You'll always have that. You'll not create a separation of you with that thing. But the places where you're creating that doubt, you believe you have to prove or you have to do some hard work, or believe that you can never have that. So that you all have to start being honest what and where your point of views are locked from, and whose point of views you've started to believe that they're getting so sticky and real in your body that the minute we think of separating that energy out, it gets uncomfortable. So get present. Anyone? Any other questions? Or this is making sense for you guys? The beauty of this egg thing was to make you all do this, to make you present. It was not about judging any of y'all here. It was from the space of that we make these doubts real. We make it real and we lock it in our body. We want to make it like, this is the only thing I know. It's like the same thing going back to that, it's a dirty soft toy, but it's my soft toy. I've always known this dirty soft toys. I don't think I can have anything. So belief is only I deserve so much. When the universe is vast, it has no point of view. It can give you the whole eternity. The whole universe is yours. So you need to start looking the areas where you're all creating lack, that doubt energy. What do you love about believing that you can't have it? And the minute, if you look at the energy, you really like to change it, ask what will happen if you have that energy changed? Will that energy create something more? Or it's still more easier to live in that doubt fear? Because we know when we are living from doubt, what are we all creating here in our world? Are you all really expanding and creating something more in that area? Look at it in another way. The areas where you all don't doubt, do you have any lack energy there? Like, do you all feel unhappy in that area? Or it's just always there for you? And look at the area where you all are really creating doubt. What happens to your world? Are you daily fighting, finding ways? So how much energy are you all accumulating by living from the lack of this reality? Does it really make you happy by doing that? Again, there's no right or wrong answer, but it just has to get you present. How are we functioning? And what do we love about it? Because in this reality, it's very easy to complain and live from the lack, the doubt world, because the masses do that. Another question for you need to ask, do you want to be a different, or you really would like to do what people do in this world, like a regular person? No right or wrong answer. It's just a choice. Anyone? Any last questions? Or we are good? Great. So I'm just going to request you all to do this exercise. Look at one area where it's just really creating for you, where you don't lack, you don't create a doubt for it, and an area where you are consciously doing it. And look at what happens to you all. You can get the pulling out the energy and see it. You can look at interesting point to it. You can clear it. You can play with that energy. You can later share it in the group if anything comes up. If not, it's fine. But do this for you. You'll really start knowing how you all are functioning. Yeah, I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you, everyone.